Respect.
Ladies and gentlemen, in my hand, I hold a certificate of commitment, heart, body, and soul to Michael Stone.
Every time I go to a graduation, it reconfirms the processes and the principles that I learned there. And I get something different every time.
It gives you a little lift every time you come back, and for me, it kind of sets me back on track.
It fires you, yeah, it fires you back up. It really kind of brings back your experiences. You know, it's almost like you just really have a strong connection with that class.
I've gone to probably 3 or 4, as well as I've staffed a class since I've graduated, and those things are fantastic because, again, they bring you right back to just like I was in the class.
If I had to pick one thing that people gain from this training, it's the passion. It's an enthusiasm for their life. You know, the word enthusiasm is Greek. It means of the Spirit. And when people come out of this training, they're on fire. They're on fire with passion for their life, passion for their purpose, passion for their families, and all those things they believe in.
I came here Thursday night along with my teammates, and I sat in this chair, and I wondered, who is this man in front of me judging me, telling me these things? I don't want to be here. The only reason I'm here is because someone told me I needed to come. My team had been here, had gone through this process, and I was just doing it because they asked me to. I told them I would, and I'm a man of my word. So I was just going through the motions, just to get it over with, to say I did it. Boy, was I wrong. Boy, was I wrong. Yesterday morning, I became a believer. I became a believer in this process, a believer in what I can do. I've got a very good life. I've got a very good family. Up until now, I'm going to have a better family, a better life, because that's what this is all about. That's what it's all about.
I thought it was going to be silly. I came here not knowing what I was going to get out of it. Oh my God.
Going through it, man, it's totally changed so many different perspectives for me, and just the focus I've learned to obtain that I've never had before. It's just uncanny, and I can't compare it to anything.
These tools back here taught me the power of so many things. These 6 things, there's so much in it. I wrote several pages of notes that I'll be reviewing and going over. But basically, what I'm going to get out of this is I'm going to be a better dad, and I'm going to be a better co-worker and worker.
It's a wonderful day to be alive!
One of the intriguing things about our training is people come out of our training sometimes and they lose their voice, and people want to know why. And I always compare it to a sporting event. I go to the Dallas Cowboys a lot, and man, when I'm at a game, I'm cheering on the Cowboys. I'm into it. It's like the Super Bowl. And in our training, people like have a Super Bowl for their life. They get excited. They get passionate. They get into it, and sometimes, because they're so vocal, they might lose their voice.
And I found out this morning that there was so much inside of me that was locked, that wouldn't come out. And by not letting it out, I wasn't giving what I was capable of giving.
I tried to avoid it as much as possible. I didn't think I needed it, but it has really made a difference in my life.
I noticed how previous graduates just jump up in front of the class because it brought back memories for them, and you're not afraid to jump up there.
I have a lot of things to say, but I'm going to make it short, sweet, all right? I am proud of each and every one of you men. Believe me, I've been through it. At first, when you guys all came in here, you guys are, kind of what's going on, what's about. You really can't say. Now that you guys have gone through it, you guys see why we can't say, because it's powerful stuff.
The older you are, the harder it is to trust somebody's process, because you think you know it all, but you don't. And this is the best thing. And coming to graduations, it sparks you again.
As you go out, I want you to continue to be excited about giving it 100%. Because when you came in here, I'm sure many of you held back because you feel uncomfortable. You know, you're going to walk out that doors and there's going to be many situations where you're going to go, well, should I do it? Should I really give 100% like I did in there? Because it was comfortable in there. And I got comfortable with those 9 guys. You need to continue to do the same thing.
Seeing your smiles genuine today from your heart, not from your head, not because someone told you have to, you feel like you have to, because you really want to smile, because you feel it inside. You feel it in your soul. You want to show everybody how fired up you are and fire up all your employees, friends, staff, wives, children, whatever it is. They'll see that and they'll want a part of that. They'll want a part of that. And they're going to ask you where you got it and you'll say, I always had it inside. Mr. Black just helped pull it out of me. So live it. Right there. Live it.
Empower You is about being a leader under construction, about working to be a little bit better today than you were yesterday, a little bit better tomorrow than today. It's constant and never-ending improvement. No matter how good you're doing up until now, to raise the bar, to step over that line and give it everything you've got, 100% heart, body, and soul.